Hey everybody, welcome to another Age of Grogu. I am Brent, and I'm going to be watching episode 6 of One Piece Season 1 on my re-rewatch, where I am checking out all Season 1 just prior to Season 2 dropping in about 2 weeks' time. Also, make sure if you haven't had the chance, I don't know if tickets are still available in your area, but the first two episodes are going to drop on the big screen, and that's on March the 10th of season 2. And I have my tickets already in advance. I managed to get them, and I hope you did too. The episodes will drop, I believe, earlier in the day, but at the same time, I can tell you there is nothing like watching something like a TV show episodes that are so done with with great quality done on the big screen. It is going to be worth it. It's going to be so phenomenal, and it's also going to be fun to see it with a big crowd. So I hope you got your tickets, and I hope that it's accessible in your area, kind of thing. As for that, I'm about to continue watching now, as I said, episode 6 of season 1, Sanji's arc basically, and I think episode 5 for me was really, I think it could have been, and it was a very emotional arc. The stuff with Zoro kind of starts to follow through from his arc, and you get to see the elements about why he wants to become the greatest swordsman, and we see what the conflict is for him in this particular case, which is of course Mihawk, which is a fascinating character all by himself. I am curious to see where that arc goes down the track, because it's definitely set up to be a rematch between Zoro and Mihawk, but Zoro's got to get way better at what he does. I don't know what that'll entitle. I don't know if that means that Zoro needs to be, devil fruit of some sort. I don't know if Mihawk is actually has eaten devil fruit or whether he's got something different about him. He's definitely got something going on with his eyes. It makes me think about Shanks's character, where Shanks has got a connection with creatures and all that. I wonder if Mihawk has a connection with with something on a higher power or higher level that may not be devil fruit. Again, no spoilers. I really don't want to know too much about what is to come, at least from the animated stories. I'm guessing up to this point, whatever's gone on in the animated universe, I already know everything that's going on in first season. But if there's a lot more that fills in the gaps and stuff like that, please let me know that I'm not aware of from season 1. But nothing that would lead into season 2, if that makes sense. Anyway, guys, let's check out this episode, and we'll check it out right now. I like this the first time Luffy kind of realizes that people around him are in harm's way, and that it is his responsibility and his fault. And there's a growth of an arc in that. There's always going to be, I think, development of Luffy. He's such a kid in in his mind that he needs to step up, and I think that's part of the development that we're seeing. From all these moments that are happening in his life, which is good. Again, loving the split screen. It's very, very comic book.
So you always told me to feed anyone who's hungry. I don't see how this is any different.
There you go.
Fine.
Zeph's experience. All these characters who obviously have some really cool backstory. I really hope at some point down the track we do see some of them again and their backstories, because we see little bits and pieces here and there. But Zeph is also an interesting character as well. This is really, really gross, but I wonder if there actually is a. I wonder if this is actually a thing that pirates, well, that seafaring people used to do with fish skin. It's really gross, but at the same time, I need to know if that is actually a real thing or not.
Nice of you to announce yourself.
I thought this was a conversation we might have privately. is to see what becomes of that young man when he enters the Grand Line.
So my question here is, does he believe that Luffy will get in there, that it will allow him passage into it? Because I feel like that Mihawk feels like he needs to get in there. Has Mihawk actually been into the Grand Line? Is the question at this point in time. Or is Luffy his way in? Other thing is, there is definitely a sense of honor from Mihawk about who Luffy is, and that he believes that, that they will be able to make things happen for him. And I love the fact that Garp is like laughing in the middle of his anger. It's fantastic. What a fantastic, sense of a adversary.
I'll take my dinner in the mess hall tonight.
After all that fighting, he must be awfully thirsty. But, he's probably also tired, so...
I love
yeah,
that Luffy just doesn't connect with the situation that is, that happens, and
what separates a captain
he's
from the rest of his crew.
slowly is gonna start to learn that stuff, hopefully.
Captain of the
Zeph
dreaded Cook
has-
Pirates.
The Cook Pirates, that's it.
Boots were always stained with
The East Blue Sea, okay.
I'm working on my velouté. Just right.
They really did an amazing job at casting the younger versions of each of these characters.
To those tables.
I can't wait till we actually get to the All Blue, just because... The question is the All Blue actually in this realm, or is it in the Grand Line side? I like the fact that there's chef pirates that have their own pirate ship. Oregano, there we go.
I'd rather die than have you season my food.
You made that? That's not half bad. Sunk both our ships.
I'm still not sure if this is location, or I feel like it's a set piece on a studio stage. But it's, again, just the textures in it are very well done. In the rocks and all that. Obviously this is a CGI image. I'm just referring to the top surface area. And it is maintained and controlled, so it's probably easier to control in an actual location. Controlled in an actual stage.
There's no more after this.
Yeah, the more I look at it, I think it's a soundstage rock formation they created. At this point, when I first watched this episode the first time, I really wasn't into Zeph. I really thought that his character was, just a pretty bland character, and I say that in the reference of I felt like I was more invested in this kid's journey at the time, but I think by the time this episode ended, it blew me away how much Zeph is such a massive, powerful, emotionalized character. It had me in tears. See if it hits me again in the same way. Really incredible makeup. You see the passage of time happening on his face, and the amount of sunburn and sun damage and stuff like that. Very well done. Day 70. Oof. Out of food. Again, praise to the music and the score on this. Just you really feel this build up of emotion from the score. Just to this point right here.
Thought I told you to stay put.
You still have some food. Where is it?
It's such a powerful moment. So sad and so
What happened?
rewarding for the characters. I mean, it's really gross, but at the same time, it's like
You don't even know me. Why would you do that
such
for a
a
stranger?
great moment. man, it's so good.
I have been searching for the All Blue my whole life. And I'm gonna need you to fulfill that dream. For both of us.
Ah, man, such a good scene.
I need both arms and legs.
It's a really good editing choice to not cut away from that scene, you know, that Sanji was telling. It was good that we got the full brunt of, you know, how he met Zeph right through to how they remained together and stay together from that point on.
I didn't think he was going to lose.
You could have tried to change his mind.
Yeah,
I would never
that's
do that. So you
that's
guys
the
are seeing
point.
that.
I love this hint of Nami's
Not
theme
everyone
coming
gets to
through in the
follow their
background there
dreams.
too. Oh, Argon. I really love Argon's entrance here.
We want to eat.
I'm afraid there are no more tables.
I see a bunch of tables.
So, in this world, what happened to mutate these guys to who they were? Is there any backstory as to
Boy, you old man.
Argon and his, you know,
Am I on this place?
deformities, I guess?
Before a pirate in a straw hat goes by the name of Luffy. He has something that belongs to me.
That's not familiar.
I really like that Zep just wouldn't give up.
My God hasn't been so great lately.
Wow.
Again, just Luffy realizing that he's not doing always the right thing for his crew. The realization of all that.
It sounds like he messed with us first. Luffy, please. Can't let innocent people get hurt because of me.
I love the fact that just I love Luffy's, you know, perspective of honor, justice. Yeah. Look at the makeup on these guys; it's so good.
What's the matter?
Even down to the tattoo art and everything on their arms, very cool.
That's a
I was talking about this on the previous episode with the idea of class and everything like that. Are these guys like considered to be like Neanderthals compared to, you know, modern man, or are these guys more of a,
Wolves.
you know,
You dare do so.
the whole equals thing is important,
We all know
but
there's
they also
nothing
can't be
equal
bullies when they're
about
going around
us.
trying to, you know, yet they still considered the second class. That's why I'm kind of curious as to how that all plays out
Which one of you
for the
is
fisherman
Arlong?
race.
Who was asking?
They can't all be bad. I mean,
This is the pirate I've heard so much
freaking
about.
beautiful production design.
You know, I was expecting someone bigger.
Oh, that's it. I forgot about that.
What are you doing here?
I told you. I've got
Oh,
eyes
yeah.
and ears everywhere.
Oh yeah, that's just gross.
That got old quick, because you shitidiots have no idea what you're doing. Hey, Lips!
It's so much fun.
I don't bow down to any man
Yeah,
or fish.
a fish.
And you're no king.
Ooh, nice. Nice. Sanji's music is really cool too. Look at this stunt work, it's so awesome. I like how Usopp is like a bit of a cowering wimp, but at the same time, I think we're gonna get great things from him. Oh, yep. Ooh, straight through the door. So I've had to build several breakaways before, like breakaway mirrors and windows and stuff like that. Breakaway doors is all made out of like balsa wood, so the stuntman can go through it and smash through it, and it's very lightweight, but it doesn't do any real harm on the impact. Oh, that's it. Near the ocean water. Oh!
Come on, fish guy. Is that all you got?
Luffy's definitely getting on Argon's nerves, that's for sure.
I only joined up with you so I could steal the map.
The reveal.
Why waste your time killing a devil fruit eater? Let the sea do it for you.
I mean, in ways, Nami's smart. She, she managed to save Luffy's life, knowing that there'd be people around to help save him. At the same time, she still did what she had to do to, survive and continue her story too, which is the next 2 episodes.
I don't need you to do that.
Got a full house tomorrow, 2 dinner seatings, plus brunch.
I really love the fact that Zeph sees the out for Sanji, that he's able to and willing to give him that out. Yeah.
I did not save your life so you could waste it at Baratier.
It's not like I can just leave.
Why the hell not?
Because
It's always constantly trying to push him back on the path that he wants to. I love it so much.
is that what you want?
Quitting this staying here! Don't you get it? It's one thing to have a dream, it's another to go after it.
I love this piece of commentary here. It's such a great scene. Such a powerful scene there. There's so many great, powerful little moments like that throughout this course of this first season. I'm looking forward. Hopefully, they'll continue that throughout the second season, because it's the thing that's drawn me the most to this show is just those moments of connection with characters.
You sure missed the big fight.
And their choices and their dreams, kind of thing.
You better keep talking or let me get some sleep.
No, don't! Oh! Ow! Oh, shit! Ow! Fuck. Yeah, also another great moment.
Gotta stand by your side. From now until the end.
Nice.
So bring on the Marines or pirates.
Yep. Nice.
And I'm your first mate.
Awesome. Oh! Damn!
Think we brought too much?
You know who you're sailing with?
Yeah.
Uh,
You guys need a cook.
Nice. Wait a minute.
Why are we bringing the waiter?
Nice. This moment.
You keep your feet dry. Goodbye, Zeph.
Living under your shitty roof, cooking at your shitty restaurant. I owe you my life.
Such a great moment. Man, it's so good. Sanji's arc, they all have such great arcs
Forget you, Zeph.
that I get this emotional. That's what I love about the first season so much. Just these moments are so powerful for me to watch. I love it. I'm sure it connects with a lot of people out there too. Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't even know where she is.
I know someone who does.
Buggy. Nice.
Hello, boys!
Oh boy. Oh man. Okay, so let's talk about this for a bit. Part two of that story just was so well played out. It continued to blow me away. I think by this point, when I first watched the show, that they were really going this headstrong in with each of the characters and giving them such great backstories. And I know they all exist from the from the manga and from the from the animated series and stuff like that, but they really truly they lived through the translation, I should say, that has come through from manga to comic to animation to live action has really held strong. It's what keeps those characters, I'm going to say, endearing to all the fans of the comics and of the animated series. So I can definitely understand that and see the value and all that. And I'm glad that they nailed this in the live action show. And every time it's so well done. Stunt work, once again, we get to see some really cool stunt fighting and stuff. Argon, the makeup on Argon and these guys, it opens up this world a whole lot more. It's interesting to see that, again, the fish people are considered not as a higher race. At the same time, there's still good guys and bad guys within that realm. But I'm curious, will we get some fish people on Luffy's crew down the track? It makes sense that somebody out there is going to exist in this form that's going to be, helpful for Luffy. I would hope so. Argon's arc, I think, ends at the end of the season, if I remember rightly. Unless they choose to keep him on. Does he live in the animated show? Does he die? Or don't say if he lives, actually, because I realize that, we think he dies at least at the end of the season, but, I feel like that no characters ever can be totally killed off if they reuse them again in the future. So I feel like he's got a more stronger purpose down the track, or an existing purpose, but then there's also so many other side characters. Because you've got Buggy who follows after Luffy. You've got what's her name? You've got Alvida, I think her name is pronounced as. She pops up at the end of the season too. We've got Mihawk, who feels like he's going to end up by being a continuing arc that crosses paths with Zoro every once in a while. And again, it's like it's fun. I'm enjoying what this show and what this season is doing. I continue to enjoy it even after watching it a couple of times now, and and continuing to see where the next season goes. Anyway, guys, sorry for the rambling. I was just trying to figure out today, and I had to get this in there. Please like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will be jumping on the final 2 episodes next weekend. And then we jump straight to the Grand Line. We're about a handful of days away from season 2, which I will be reacting to in every single week and every single episode. Also, make sure if you get the chance, the tickets are online. I don't know if they're still available in your area, but tickets are online now for March the 10th, 6 p.m. screenings across the country, as far as I know. And that is to see the first 2 episodes of season 2 on the big screen, which is going to be something to be held to it's going to be fantastic. I can just say that, going through seeing some of these shows from Star Wars, I've seen a couple of the TV episodes that they put on the big screen. It's gorgeous. It's so fun to watch with a large crowd as well. So I hope you get the chance to get your tickets. And I'll catch you next weekend when I drop the final 2 episodes. Hey everybody, I have a little special announcement to make on something really fun and cool that I just managed to get to work on over these past couple of weeks. As you all know, there was a big premiere here in Los Angeles last week on One Piece Season 2, and I was part of a production team with a company that managed to build the promotional material for the actual event. Specifically, I was part of the team that was building the Going Merry, which was photographed and videotaped with the cast and crew of One Piece standing on something I had worked on. So I want to take you through a little video that I set up. If you get the chance, it's on my YouTube channel, and it's now up, and it will kind of give you a breakdown of how I myself and the rest of the crew ended up by putting this together. You get a moment, check out the material on how the promotional material gets put together for a huge event like the One Piece Season 2 premiere. And I hope you enjoy.